Today I'm going to show you how to hold an even tension when you're working on your crochet project. All you're going to need is the yarn of your choice, the hook size you're using for your whole project, and a hook size that's one size up from your project hook. So I'm using a 4.5 millimeter or a size G for my whole project, but I'm also going to grab a 5 millimeter or a size H. You're going to start by putting your project hook aside for your starter chain, and you're going to grab that bigger hook. So typically you'll start with a slip knot, which the way that I do my slip knots is this is the end of my yarn, this is the rest of my working yarn, and I hold it with my fingers like this, cross my fingers over, grab the rest of the working yarn, and pull it through, and it creates a slip knot. So you're going to take your slip knot and cinch it around your bigger hook, and I'm going to show you guys how I hold my yarn. So I hold my hook with the knife hold, which is just putting your thumb on the bottom, your pointer finger on the top, and letting the rest of your fingers lay on the back of your project or the back of your hook, depending on where you are in your project. Now the way that I hold my working yarn that ensures even tension is, first off, move the tail out of the way, and take your working yarn, and you're going to hold your hand towards yourself. Now you're going to bring down your pinky and your ring finger to hold it all in place. You're going to wrap the yarn around your pointer finger, and you're going to grab your project, even if it's just the slip knot, you're going to grab your project with your middle finger and your thumb. That way all of the tension is held right here. Now this tension's a little tight, as you can see the yarn's a little strained. All you need to do to loosen it is bring your finger back, and you see how the yarn now has more give. You want it to be like that. You don't want to hold it super tight for your project, because then your tension will be too tight. And now you can start your chain, and to do that all you need to do is take your hook and kind of wind it around your working yarn and then pull it down, and it'll pull it through your loop. Again, wind it around, pull it down, it'll come through your loop. And you do that for as many times as you need to. For your starter chain, we'll just do it a handful of times. Now when you're ready to turn your work, all you'll do is take this hook out. Give yourself a little room, take this hook out. Take your smaller hook that you'll be using for the rest of your project, put it in through that loop, turn your work. We're going to use single crochets for this demonstration. Put your hook in, yarn over, and you'll just work the rest of your project like normal. I ended up making the chain a little longer because I wanted you guys to just be able to see it a little better. But yeah, as you can see, the tension's pretty even throughout the entire first row. That starting chain at the bottom isn't causing it to curve up or really curl anywhere, it's just staying pretty straight. And this is what it should look like if your tension is even. When it starts curling or curving or doing weird things, that means your tension is too tight. At that point, the best thing to do is to just frog your project and start from that point and loosen your tension a little bit.